Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to the podcast. Now, I just have to say that, first of all, I want to say that I appreciate you all tuning in, hanging out with me, and whatnot. Now, I um, want to say, first of all, start by saying I realized something yesterday, which is that I like ESO and arbitrations again. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, Warframe arbitrations are elite alerts, and ESO stands for Elite Onslaught, not Elder Scrolls Online. It's Elite Onslaught because this is Warframe. Well, okay, so console hasn't got the update yet for elite alerts, so we'll definitely see what happens then. And as far as elite onslaught, it's kind of fun, except for host migration had been making it quite a bit less fun lately, which is a little annoying. Host migration is a real issue. I know it affects PC to some degree. I know it affects console a lot as well. I'm a console main, so I am actually pretty annoyed by it. I hope they can fix the host migration issues. We'll talk about Nightwave Series 1, I guess, because it's ending. It's almost done. It's almost gone. We're almost done with Series 1. And then Series 2 will be upon us, which at the time of this going up, the dev stream has not happened yet, so I don't have any future knowledge. I know I'm a Warframe partner, but I don't get that much future knowledge. I don't know what then I talk about in the dev stream, what's in store for Series 2, or Season 2, as I like to call it, but Series 2. But seriously, I don't know what they're going to announce. I hope they announce, hey, we're going to give you a wolf credit. Hey, we're going to slash the prices of everything by half. Instead of spending like 100, 300, whatever price you spend for a reactor or a catalyst, we're going to cut that in half. So you either pay 150 or 50 or whatever it is, half of whatever it is, So yeah, I'm hoping they do something like that. I don't think they are, but I'm hopeful. I'm also hoping they honestly implement some kind of system to every time you finish a bounty, you feel like you're truly getting rewarded. Because it just sucks to spend say an hour of super hard work with three of your viewers. That was on a stream, twitch.tv/VAMP6x6x6x. So that's Vamp 6x6x6x. Well, anyway, so yeah, I spent so much time, got 5,000 points, which wasn't even enough for me to level up. And I was like, well, rip off. Later on, I would then proceed to level up. But, it was like, man, what a rip off. I did all that work. And now I got all these points. What do I spend them on? Oh, yeah, wait, I can't spend them. I can't do anything with them. Okay, so anyway, enough about that. I guess we go straight to the. I know. I like to wait till the end of the segments usually to do the comment section. This is going to be an ongoing joke. I just know it because this is the second time, maybe even third time I've done this. I did it once when I interviewed D.E. Taylor. I did it again last time, if I recall. And yeah, so let's actually go in, because this person actually left a comment that I want to get to quite a bit. Which is, okay, first of all, I see a lot of comments saying that, let's see, not attempts, that it's too expensive, potatoes are too expensive, sorry, got lost in the pool of, comments. Oh, I didn't even see that. Someone told me my build had an awesome name. I called it Fang over Fang. It was a Fang Prime build. My YouTube channel is Warframe Madness, in case you're interested. That's Warframe Madness. Okay. Anyway, so this comment, I want to read it because it's actually fairly detailed, in my opinion. They say that they log in every day, a few times, as well as the phone apps. And for the past month, they haven't seen any reactors or catalyst in invasions. They like Nightwave to collect standing passively as they do missions, but they don't put aside like an entire season to work on that alone. Meaning that I'm assuming they mean that they don't just go out of their way to do all the missions on their free time. I mean, no sane person would. I mean, I went out to my way and did them all, but that's because I'm insane. And I complained like at least half the time while doing it. So, okay, anyway. They say, I think in the year they've been playing, they picked up maybe 5 or 6 overall reactors, less so actually, so maybe once every 2 months. Let's see, they say they buy plat occasionally because they're not interested in dealing with the market currently, but if, quote, ninjas play for free, that's Warframe tagline in case you're curious, ninjas play for free. They said, I think that's impossible currently, or at least at my end. So yeah, I just wanted to read that because of the fact that it's another thing that sort of supports what I've been saying, which is that I think they need to slash the price of, actually not even slash the price of, the Orkan reactor, the catalyst. I misspoke. What they need to do is give more wolf credit. Like, for every reward, everything we do, I want to see some wolf credit drop. Like, maybe 20. You finish a daily, you get 10. You finish a weekly, you get maybe 20. And then you finish the elite weekly, you get maybe 30, so it feels like something. You can either get that in addition to experience, or give it instead of the experience. We can get experience for just playing the game regularly, so just give it wolf credit. We don't need the experience. And for crying out loud, make the wolf give us at least standing. If not wolf credit, make the wolf at least give it standing. But then again, Series 2 might not have anything to do with the wolf, so that third one isn't reasonable. But I think the first one is actually a reasonable thing. But I digress. This whole thing isn't just about me complaining and stuff. I'm not Mr. Complaining about everything, guys. There is actually some good news, which is that we should, on console, have the next build insert by the end of this week. So by tomorrow, I suppose they're hoping for, I guess. Because what will happen is the build we're going to get insert, we will probably end up getting, well, I know definitely what we're going to get. Arbitration, quote, fix it, changes, whatever you want to call them, nerfs, buffs, whatever. And then we are also going to be getting Atlas's deluxe skin, which is something that cool. Okay, and that is good. So we're gonna be about up to date with PC until like next week or something, where PC just skyrockets and gets the next build, because that's how it's been going lately. We get a build in PC and like nah, and get another build. Now, I also have to say I understand TennoCon is coming up. In case you guys don't know what Tenno is, it's a convention where all Warframe enthusiasts go and hang out, and DE reveals their stuff. It's like E3, but for Warframe. That's the best way to describe it. It's like E3, but for Warframe. And I know what you're thinking, but Vamp, it's just one game. Did one game have that big a following? Yes. Yes, Warframe actually had quite a big following. I know that might be odd to think about, but yeah, Warframe had quite a bit of following. Okay, now this is where I'm going to talk a little bit about Warframe in between, but I'm also going to talk about other stuff, because there has been other stuff that has happened through the week besides Warframe. I've actually been working on my YouTube channel. My Warframe Madness channel will always obviously be a Warframe related channel. This podcast, I'll always talk somewhat about Warframe, because Warframe is my, Warframe is my main squeeze, as it will. But, I may also talk about other stuff. This podcast might eventually just become madness. We'll see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, it gets a little bit of a name change, but, overall, it's awesome. But, with that said, I do have to continue. And I will continue by saying I watched the Borderlands reveal for Borderlands 3. If none of you want any like big spoilers or anything, there's not really any spoilers per se that I'm about to mention. I'm not even going to mention about the skill trees. I'm just going to mention that it was cool. I like it. I want it like right now. I'll be honest. I was streaming the live reveal. I'll be honest, I was a little, okay, so some of you guys may know this might be oversharing a little bit. I've mentioned it on my stream before. I do actually have bouts of depression from time to time. And no one actually showed up when I was streaming it, so I was talking to myself for like an hour and a half, closer to 2 hours. Afterwards, I was actually kind of a little bit depressed, but not just because of that, but because something, other stuff have been happening lately. And then, everything costs money, so, it's like as soon as I get money nowadays, I'm spending it all on bills right away. Easy come, easy go, right? Easy come, easy go. That's how it works. But that's borderline behind the scenes. The Borderlands. Yeah. I know, it's kind of a stretch, but let's go with it anyway. Okay. So anyway, back to the Borderlands 3 thing. I really, really enjoyed it quite a bit. I plan on getting Borderlands 3. If you guys, okay, I'm getting it on PS4, so I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Of course, I'm not the type to wait around. I want to beat the story at least once with one character first, but like afterwards or whatever. And as long as you're willing to play nice, of course. If you guys are on PS4, feel free to join me. You know, we can hang out. We can play some Borderlands. We could rock the Borderlands. How I'm going to be a siren. Hey, you guys can be a siren too. Because, okay, I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to spoil any of what any of the trees do. But I am going to tell you that modular skill trees. Okay, to a point. Modular action skill, and then artifacts are making a return. And for those of you guys that don't know what artifacts do, they were in Borderlands 1. They changed the element of the action skill. So artifacts were the jam, as it were. Artifacts were brilliant. I was actually very disappointed when they weren't in Borderlands 2. I mean, I still played it, of course, because, you know, I'm a Borderlands addict. But, yeah, I was quite a bit disappointed. Oh, and I just have to say, it might sound odd, but I have been playing some PC games lately. I know, okay, here's the thing. Because I have another YouTube channel, it's called Vamp Plays. That's VAMP PLAYS. There's a space between Vamp and Plays. I'm still trying to get off the ground, but I review games for it as well as, you know, the website, vamplay.com, VAMPLAYS.com. Well, anyway, I know that was like a big self-promotion plug right there, but I mean, I play lots of different games, and I got sent this game the other day. I thought I was only going to be sent the console version, but you know, when it came out on PC, they were nice enough to send me the PC version as well. So, you know, of course, I had to check it out, do all the comparison, you know, all that type of stuff. And I'm just going to say it's gorgeous on PC. Don't get me wrong, it's very good looking on PS4, but it's absolutely gorgeous on PC. I just have to say, I can't mention what game it is yet, but I can just say that it is gorgeous on PC. I know what your PC players are saying. Well, duh, Vamp, but you know, I'm a console player. But every now and then I do end up having to play games on PC. Oh, just to tell you, I like to think I'm good at platformers. No, I don't. That's a lie. I know I'm terrible at platformers, okay? You guys will probably see me die at a lot of platformers. If Warframe was a platformer, I'd be terrible at it, okay? If not for aim gliding in Warframe, I'd never get anywhere. Bullet jumps and aim gliding. That's how I jump when I need to jump. If they ever take those away, then yeah. And I wouldn't have lasted with the stamina system Warframe had back in the day. But, you know, tomorrow, as of making this video, as of making this episode, I think I said video a few times. I meant episode, of course, but tomorrow is the dev stream, so we will get to see all kinds of fancy what happens there, and you know, what are there in store for us for the future of Warframe, and I hope it's great. I really do. I made a video about this not too long ago, how I don't want Warframe to die at all. But also, speaking of Warframe, Vault Prime and Loki Prime are unvaulted right now, so you can get their relics, their weapons relics. Heck, you can even buy their accessories from the store if you have the cash to do it, cash money as it were, to do it. You can be all swaggy with the stuff. You can let the swag be with you. Yeah. And all that jazz. Speaking of swag, the PS5 on my okay, what is it? My stream? Yeah, on my stream I actually have a donation goal for the PS5 because I actually am very, very paranoid about it. In the sense that I'm paranoid, like, when they first announced it, I was like, oh, I don't have the money for a PS5. I don't have the money for a PS5 at all. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then they announced it's probably not coming to next year. I was like, phew, well, load off my mind. But then people in my stream come by and they tell me that's probably coming like early spring of next year. And then I'm like, all over again, like, what do I do? What do I do? And then what happened is I simply was like, you know what? This will be fine. This will be okay. Because you know what I actually ended up doing? I actually ended up putting a donation goal. It's basically just like a goal that the community can help me reach. It's a PS5 goal. We don't know when it's coming out for sure. So I set it for like a year and a half or something. We don't know how much the PS5 will be, but people have already said many times that they wouldn't feel comfortable paying over $600 for a console. So I put the donation goal at $600. The funny thing is, if I got the whole goal, you know, I would probably end up, what's it called? Yeah, I'd probably, wait, it said I have 230, okay. Anyway, I'd probably end. I was reading something. I'd definitely end up keeping all the money in there until it came out. So I would just have all that money just waiting that I couldn't spend at all or wouldn't spend either till it came out so I could get it, and then everyone would be like, oh, you finally got it. You're an early adopter once again. Because I used to be an early adopter for stuff. But then, you know, it's just a matter of what happened was I don't really have money for early adopter stuff anymore. Not since, well, I don't have that cash money, you know? Yeah. I don't have that cash money. You need that cash money. It's important, you know, so you can buy that swag. So you can buy all the swag, man. That cash money, so I can get that swag. I need that cash money. It's all about the cash money. How many times can I say cash money? I don't know, but all the swag, just all of it. We need the PS5. We need the funny thing is I'm making light of it, but I need the PS5 for a lot of reasons. Work reasons come to mind as well. But, so yeah, but I'm going to save up the money. I have like a year to save up. So I'm going to slowly save up the money. I'm already sacrificing some stuff like I would normally do. Like I would normally order pizza because I love ordering pizza. Who doesn't, right? But I've been doing good. I've been saving up money, and I'm going to hopefully keep saving up money so I can be like, what pizza? I don't need no stinking pizza. And then I just won't get pizza. And then everything will be fine and dandy and whipping and turbo and awesome. And I just want to tell you all thank you again for, checking out this stream. Yeah, not stream, well, I guess it technically is streaming the podcast episode and lets you download it. But yeah, I want to let you know, thank you guys for checking it out. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys listening. Hopefully you guys enjoy me ranting and raving about some stuff Warframe, sometimes some stuff not Warframe. If you ever are watching my podcast and you want, I do actually read my comments, so feel free to go on one of my videos, preferably new one because it's easier to, read the comments on there, but it could be an older one too, and just say, I saw your podcast, or hey, I saw your podcast, or something. It would honestly make me so happy because the site gives me an estimate of how many my audience size, but it's not a total, negative number. And plus, I really, don't know how many people actually watch and enjoy or stay to the end. So, just let me know. It's just that extra motivation. It really does help. It really does give me motivation to continue to podcast and make YouTube videos and stream and all that stuff. And with that said, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Remember, all the swag. And with that said, I will catch you guys in a future podcast episode. Later.